Welcome to Just Minding My Business Media. I am so excited to bring to you today Mr. Matthew Lesko, who is a renowned expert in government grants and financial aid known for helping individuals access funding opportunities. He has been studying grants for nearly 48 years. He has been awarded two New York Times bestsellers and has been a syndicated columnist for the New York Times and Good Housekeeping magazine. Well, welcome, Matthew. I-
Well, thank you for smiling so nice as you you talked about me. Nothing better
yes,
than that. Thank you so much. Fun to be here.
yes, great to have you. All right, let's jump right in.
Uh-huh.
$30,000 in grants to help pay rent, mortgages, and utilities. I could use
Absolutely.
that yesterday.
It's there every day. And it's a boy, it's an octopus I've been trying to wrestle to the ground for almost 50 years now. And it's real stuff. It sounds like get rich quick stuff, but it's not. People, I think, say it's get rich quick because they say they're going to go look for it, and they'll go to Google and they research grants, and they won't find any because Google is the last place you want to look for if you need free money. Google is there to sell you something. So everybody there, the grants may be in there, but the people who want to get money from you because you have a problem are better at marketing than the government is and letting you know about their programs that are free. So all you're going to see is people that want to sell you something and not people that want to give you something for free. And what frustrates me about this from the beginning and why I'm still doing this is that the rich people know this. And that's why this town in Washington, D.C., where I am, is full of rich people trying to get more grants from the government. And they know, and even if you have a business, you're talking about, minding my business. I don't know if that's real business or just your life, because that's both business. And they know it's easier to find a law that will give them a couple $1 million than to find a product that customers will give you a couple $1 million. So that's easier to get money that way than to actually do it in business. So this town is full of those people, and the average person on the street that really needs it. That's what bothers me is that I uh, was helping rich people get this stuff for about, I mean, we mentioned earlier, I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I didn't know anything about government. I thought the government was the IRS and the DMV, and that was it. And the post office, yeah. And I had no idea. And then I was a consultant, I had an MBA and helping rich people get information, and they all wanted money. And then I happened to be in Washington and find all these programs. Oh my God. So after doing that for 5 years, I was looking for a business that was successful. And that was my first business that was successful after I had a couple of failures. I even I got an MBA in computers and I had a computer software company back in the 70s that failed. Yeah. So I was very happy that, but I saw that these were millionaires using these programs to become billionaires. And growing up in Wilkes-Barre, I felt, boy, I didn't know anything about these programs. And the people who don't need these programs are the people who take advantage of them. And
Mm.
the average person out there sitting in the street has no idea where they are, how to do it, or whatever. And it's not that difficult. It's just that you have to get the stuff out of your mind that you think is a government. And you have to do, it's not like learning to ride a bicycle, or we all learn, or drive a car, the computers, all the idiots that use it. So anybody could use it. So that's been my mission now for a long time, is helping individuals learn about these programs. The first thing I think people should know about, if they don't, is instead of Google, if you need money for something, don't go to Google, go to something called findhelp.org.
Oh,
If I,
okay.
yeah, are you online now? Can you go online?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go online now.
Okay.
Okay, and let's do a little uh
Okay, so it's fun
see how much of
help.
a bullshitter I am, okay?
Fun help.
.org.
Okay.
See, all the people that give money are not .coms. The people that give money are .org, O-R-G, or .gov, G-O-V, which is government offices or nonprofit organizations. And
Okay.
they represent about 35% of the country. The others, 65% are people that want to get your money. This 35% want to give you money. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So you there, findhelp.org?
Yep, I'm about to share the screen. Give me a second.
Okay, but put in your zip code.
I did already.
Well, you did all that. Okay, now you will see another little place. See up on the left-hand side, put in a keyword. Oh, let's you put in a keyword for, let's put in financial assistance.
Okay.
Okay, and then hit the spyglass.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay, see, okay, look at the number up on top there, 268
oh,
organizations in your zip code. In
wow.
your zip code that give out free money to help people.
Wow.
268. See, look at what's right there at your fingertips. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and people go to Google and they're just going to get wiped out. You're not going. Besides the people over there that are um, you're going to scam you. None of these people, 268, will ever charge you money. Okay.
Wow. Because I actually used Penny's PA's health insurance market. I use
I
that
don't.
for my son for him to when he
Oh,
gets
you
his.
did? Oh, see. So
Yeah.
you're getting it for free already, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
found out?
these had a very low amount.
Yeah, well, right. You're not going to get $1 million. So you need to get by and see the options you have. I mean, there's other programs. I mean, right now, I was just looking at data. I think that of people under 65, about 20-25% could get free health care, but they don't apply. You know,
Wow.
and that's the what keeps me going. I mean, I'm 81 now, and I figure I got about 10 more years, and I feel that the best use of my life is to spend as much time as possible educating people about the help that's out there. We all think everybody's greedy, and because that's the object of capitalism.
Yes, yes.
It is, they get money from other people so you can survive, and that's part of community. And I'm not saying it's bad, but that's just part of it. We also have a community part of our life, which is helping each other. Religions, things like this,
Mhm.
nonprofit oriented. They're here to help each other. So we don't know about that part. So all we know about is the greedy part.
Right. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
nobody professes. You won't see anybody telling you how good the government is. Everybody tells you how bad the government is. And sure, there are a lot of bad parts to the government, a lot of bad parts to me. We all have bad parts, yeah. And so and that's the media's job, is to point out what's wrong with our government so we could fix it. But when you hear wrong, 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 you don't hear about the good stuff. So you say, oh, I'm not going to be involved in anything like that. And that's just too bad. And it's hurtful, and it's hurting other people. Like now on FEMA, when people say FEMA's not doing this, which was all garbage, all that with misinformation. And
Mhm.
to me, it's even immoral to say that.
Yeah.
Because if you're saying that there is no help and people are lost out of their home, I mean, when we were in Pennsylvania, I mean, I learned about FEMA. My family lost their home, they lost their business or whatever. And if it wasn't for FEMA, my parents would have been out in the street and no income or whatever. And I see the power that we have in our communities to help each other. And
Hmm.
so people come out and say, "There's no help. Don't look for it." I mean, that to me is immoral. I guess there's no laws against it. So there
Yeah.
has to be something bigger against those laws. And I think it's morality. So you're going out hurting people maliciously who don't have to be hurt, and could solve their problem if if they didn't listen to you or if you weren't saying that. And that's what hurts my heart more than anything else. By the way, I haven't done interviews long. I used to live off interviews. That when I was doing public books, publishing in bookstores and stuff like that. And now I just said, well, boy, I got to get back to that. And that's what I'm doing with you. And I see how wonderful it is to talk one-on-one. But I also think about at 81, growing up in Wilkes-Barre, I didn't know an 81-year-old does this.
Oh, yeah.
And,
81-year-olds are doing amazing things.
yeah, yeah.
I
And I
mean,
say, I think about doing, I think why I'm living so well at this age. I mean, I have a joke. I say, if I knew 81 was this much fun, I would have got here earlier. But I think it's more than that. It is how in age, and I think it happened more like during my 70s a little more. I always had a soft heart, but when I learned how to love more, we're not taught that. We're taught how to game the system and I don't know, all this stuff, especially a guy growing up the 50s. You had to be John Wayne. Uh, now you couldn't have any soft spots. Yeah. But now I see when you get to an age, in your 50s, 60s, where you can't get stronger anymore. And that's what most men want to do. They get stronger, faster, smarter, and all that kind of stuff. Well, all that stuff is going downhill by the time you're in your 70s or 80s. You're not going to improve those at all. You're just going to try to stop the sliding. But one thing you can do better, and no matter how old you are, is love. You love better than anybody else. And you could grow that heart of yours every day and keep growing that. So that's to me what we got to work on. And that's what surprised me. I have a service now called Lesko Help. And it's really all about love, about people helping each other. Because I thought, well, my service, and I have to help everybody individually, I can never. I can't grow that. There's no way. But now I say no, because I don't think I'm the person to help somebody who's just starting out. Because I've been studying 50 years. I can't relate to somebody who doesn't even know how to spell government yet. And so, but the other members help them one-on-one. It's sort of, oh man, I mean, that's more powerful than I could ever do. Maybe I could entertain you or whatever. I mean, I sort of feel I'm the trained SEAL.
So how do people connect with that? Because there's so many people that
Yeah,
need help, and
absolutely.
it's just over
We
the
all
top.
do.
Yeah, you right, got that right. We all
Yeah.
need help.
Oh man, we're all guessing, and that's the problem, I think, in our society. We want to be an expert and pretend we're an expert so we could charge a lot of money. The more I can convince you I'm an expert, the higher the price I can charge, and which is silly. And you say earlier about how people are looking more community because experts are wrong. Well, I've written 100 books in my topic that I've spent a lifetime studying, and only 10 made money. So I have data to prove that I'm right 10% of the time.
Oh, okay, okay.
And for me to think that anything I know is really going to save, there's really just potential, or whatever. And then I feel it's even immoral to tell people what to do with their life because we all
Yes,
don't know even what to do with our own lives. What
yes.
gives us the audacity to tell other people what to do with their lives when we wake up every day? Oh shit, what should I do today? What's the right thing to do? We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I wake up every day. Lord, what we gonna do today?
exactly, we don't know the right thing to do. We're guessing. And so,
Absolutely. So if people want to connect to your organization, how do they do so?
yeah, it's let's go help.com.
Okay.
leskohelp.com. And it's $20. But that's unlimited personal health. I'm so surprised when I first started this, they said you have to charge $500. And I used to charge thousands of dollars, things like that. I would do this for free because I think people need it, but I have to pay people to help me. And actually, what we do, I was shocked. We've only been at it for about 2 years, and we became profitable a year or so ago. And we give our profits back to members. So now
Wow.
we're getting, I mean, we're very small. We just have a handful of people, and we give $70,000 a month every year back to members. They apply to 4 different grants. One is for rent, one is to do anything, one is for car repair. We have another one to give you a free laptop computer because a lot of people need that. They're trying to apply for all this on a phone, and that doesn't cut it.
I
And you
know.
need a laptop to really get into that. So we give out that money ourselves in grants, and you only have to say one sentence. It's not any long thing. I want to have people practice. And what's amazing is that people don't pick up their money.
So
If people,
let's talk a little bit about how you support businesses
uh-huh.
and
Well, same
getting
thing.
started.
If you have a business, don't go to Google. Okay, that's terrible. When I was helping Fortune 500 companies, I would go to these nonprofit and government offices that are there to help any business in any city. They want you to grow. They want you to start because you create jobs. The problem is they don't charge, so they're not going to kiss your ass when you call. And if somebody's going to get 10 grand from you, and somebody's going to give you that 10 grand for free, then it's you have to do the effort to do that. Here's what to do. Here's the one thing. Okay, you go here now. I want you to go back online. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
okay. You didn't know there'd be a test, did you?
Back to find help.
No, no, no. SBA.gov.
Oh, okay. S.
Now I'm not going to send you the SBA, but they have a database that's wonderful.
Okay. SBA.gov, right?
Right. And then slash,
Oh,
and
okay.
then after the slash, put local, all lowercase, local dash assistance.
Good dash assistance. Okay.
Okay. You put that there, and then again, you put in your zip code. You see a form or anything there to fill out?
Let me make sure I'm in the right place. Let me share my screen. Hang on a sec.
Okay.
Make sure I'm in the right spot here. Okay. Is this right?
Well, yes. Okay. Now go down a little bit. There should be something on the bottom. Yeah.
Uh,
Let's say put in your zip code.
okay.
Search nearby. You could leave 25 there.
Okay.
Okay, search down. Okay, go a little further down. Okay, here you have, okay, 2 organizations there that all they do. Oh no, you have 3, you have more. What? Keep going down. You have, maybe there's more down there. No, okay, you have 3. You have 3 organizations that are nonprofit that help you start or expand any business. I would start with the SBDC. They're wonderful.
Okay.
And you just put in your zip code. And what you do there is you make an appointment. These are counselors. They're mentors for anybody
Okay.
who wants to start businesses. Now, see, and the key to this is you don't say you want money.
So don't say you want money.
No, you need help because these individual organizations may or may not have money themselves. That's not right. You need help in finding the money or anything else you need.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
and that's what you have to do. So you want to make an appointment with one of these counselors who know about programs. Because somewhere like in Pennsylvania, you have probably a dozen programs for business, easy, probably 2 dozen, probably 3 dozen,
Mm-hmm.
to help businesses grow. Okay. So that's what you want to know about. And make an appointment, Northern Region Hotline, email address. So call them up, prompt occupational health care. I don't know what that is, but anything to do with buzz. So if you're in the beginning stages or you want to grow and you need money to grow,
Mm-hmm.
uh, you call them. Otherwise, if you go, why don't you do another tab and let's see what Google will give you.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's
And
do,
in there, put business grants. How's that?
okay.
Okay, now over on tools, do you see tools up on top? A little
Um,
tab. Click on tools.
hang on, let
No, a
me
little
find.
down. Right. No, down. No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
I
down.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Click that. See that thing? Okay. You have, see on the right of that, you have 2, comma 1-800. That's 2 billion websites.
Right. Right.
You're not going to live long enough, to do anything. Maybe some of those are good or not. Okay. Go back to the other tab in the middle. See, you're going to cut out that by talking to somebody who knows all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cut
See?
to the chase.
Right, and get somebody who's read all that, knows most of. They may or may not be of help. I don't know. You can't guarantee anybody. That's why you go. Then you go to the other site, the other one. You got 3 organizations there.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone says, "Okay, no, we can't help you because you're too tall," or they have some silly reason or something, then you say, "Can you suggest somewhere else?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So get help the people who are free. See, they're free and they help people like you all the time. If you have a lot of money, God bless you, go spend your heart out on Google. If you don't have and I think running any business, the key to running any organization or starting any or doing anything is lasting long enough till you figure it out. And if you're
Yeah.
and if you're spending money on this, everything sounds great. You go to the Google, and everybody, you're going to become a millionaire if you just do this and give me 10 grand. And there's how often can you do that? You have to do things that don't cost money because you have no idea what works. And that's
Mm-hmm.
unless you're unlimited resources, then spend your heart out. Most they're the people I used to help, and I was thinking, God, yeah, look at all this stuff I'm getting them for free. They don't even need the money. I don't want to help these people anymore. They
Yeah.
need it, and we
So,
live in a society.
yeah. So single moms, how can they get access to $1,000 a month, just cash to spend on anything?
Right.
How's that
Well,
happen?
that's local. Most of those programs like that are all local. It's not national programs anymore. It's local. The
Mm-hmm.
best way to go is findhelp.org. Go there again, and then put in like child and see the programs for people that have children. And you saw we had 200
Oh,
programs.
yeah, it was quite a
So for
bit.
children, maybe you only have 100, or maybe you only have 50 or 20. But boy, it's something. And then see what you do is you start calling them. Okay. And they say, oh, yeah, no, we don't have anything like this. But what you should do is do this over here. We don't know. And we have to go out and do the research. It's not going to come to you. And you have to go out and talk to people and see your options. It's all about options. And if you don't know any options, or your options are, 1,220,000,000 websites, that's not an option.
Right. That's like, oh my God, I'm gonna be
Right,
looking at
exactly.
this forever.
The game is over there.
Yes, indeed. So, what are the common misconceptions people have about government grants, and how does
Well,
your organization
number
address
one, you don't need a grant writer. Everyone
them?
thinks you do. You may, but your chances are, particularly as an individual or small business, most of the forms are just 1 or 2, 3 pages of fill in the blanks. That is, even if it is, you don't want to. Most people say, "Oh, I have to get a grant writer first." That's crazy. That is the craziest thing. Looking for a grant writer before you even having the grant to fill out. What you do is you find the grant that you're eligible for first. So you
Mm-hmm.
call those people that we're talking about. Hey, okay, well, where is money I could apply for? And things like this. Uh, um, I'm just thinking another thing that people don't realize as business is getting government contracts is better than a grant. What is
Mm-hmm.
your service that you provide? What is, see, I would look for your business is how you could use the skills to sell it as a contract to the government,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's video production or whatever. And see, once you learn how to do that, it's not one grant and gone. It's not one off. You could keep getting it every month, every year, and growing and growing and growing because they're unlimited. Every big
Yes.
company lives off government contracts and
Mm-hmm.
small guys. And even if it's complicated in the beginning, there's offices that will help you fill out those applications for free.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Never
because
worry, never worry about filling an application out. You could get a sense of that if you go back to findhelp.org
oh,
and you put in applications, and you'll
let
see there'll be 20, 30 organizations that help you fill it. I mean, for different areas of business, but
okay.
also the SBA folks that the SBDC, those people help you fill out applications too.
Okay, so he is federal. Let me share my screen again. He
Okay.
is federal.
Small Business Development Center.
Let me see. Let me see. So he is federal contracting
Right.
right here.
Yeah. But that's a little different. I mean, that's okay, but I would go back to what we saw before and talk to those people about everything the
Oh,
government.
okay.
So
Okay, the funding.
those consultants, yeah, business guy, I forgot where, maybe,
Oh,
uh,
hang on. Let me see. What is it?
yeah,
Oh,
that's it. Oh
okay.
no, you had it there for a
Counselors,
minute. Partners
loan
Council.
programs,
Um,
counselors.
well,
Wow.
it's the URL is local assistance. That's
Oh,
how we, yeah,
okay. So I'm in the wrong place. Let me see.
yeah, right.
Let me.
That's it.
This it.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
that's one of them. Yeah, that's just one. But those people would help you fill out applications.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff out there.
Right.
Okay, so this is near me.
Right. That's good. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Down there, and then put in your zip code. That's it. Right.
Okay.
Okay. And I would make an appointment if you want to grow your business. Hey, I want to grow my business. Make an appointment with a counselor there and see what kind of information they have to help you grow or get government contracts. How can you get government contracts?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I'm
And
going, let me bookmark this.
okay.
That way I'll have it.
Right.
And everybody else will have it because they'll get
Good.
to see it. So
Right.
again, how do folks connect with you?
LeskoHelp.com.
Let'sGoHelp.com. I know that's
And
right.
if you don't want to give me money, I have a free service. I'll email you a bunch of places to get started, like we're talking here, is trylesco.com, TRY Lesko.com.
Oh, okay. Make sure I
Right.
have all that.
Right, exactly. So that way you can try this stuff.
Yes, well, this was definitely informative, Matthew, to say the least, because everybody, like you said, everybody needs something.
Exactly. We all need help.
And, we don't have thousands of dollars
Right.
to pay for help all the
Right.
time. Most of us don't have thousands of
Right.
dollars to pay for help.
And the people who don't, you know, I mean, but all this free help is used by the people who don't need it. That really hurts my heart.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
absolutely. Well, we have got to do this again. You're a fun
I
person.
only have about 10 years left, so
Well, we'll be doing it before then. Who knows what
okay.
God has in plan for you? You don't know.
Right.
You keep doing what
Okay.
you're doing, you'll be
Right.
like Jimmy Carter. He,
Right. That's like 100 and something, isn't it already?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's because his heart.
Exactly. I think
It's all,
so.
like you said in the beginning, it's all about the love.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
all
true.
about the love.
And I didn't know that, especially growing up as a man in this society is that's not anything you work on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, men are supposed to be
Right.
macho and
Exactly.
don't cry, don't show this, don't
And
show that.
I love crying because I know something important is happening. Yeah.
Mm,
Your body's telling you this is something important. Does it
right.
make you cry?
Well, women don't have no problem with it, as you know.
Oh, you guys got the magic to life. Guys don't. They got all this shit in their head.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right, Matthew. Thank you again.
you've
And we
been my
definitely gonna have to
pleasure.
do this again. It was fun. And of
Anytime.
course, you made me smile.
Good.
So I
My
appreciate
job is
all of
done.
that. So
Thank you.
thank you.
My pleasure.